It's like 10 seconds delayed now, huh? Check. Check, check. Check, check. Okay, we're 7 seconds delayed. Yeah. All right, that's the best we're gonna get it. That's the best we're gonna get it. That is the best that we're gonna get it. Hey, I'm gonna go make some coffee, but I think we got it to like a 4 second delay or a 6 second delay. So I don't know. That might be the best that we can do for right now. Let me know how it is. I'll be right back.
I may not bring it exactly today. I'm really tired. I know I have 3 clients, including Sarah, so I'm just not gonna have time to figure it out. I'm hardly gonna have time to get anything on my to-do list, and I really wanna. I have to contact George, but I don't even know what I have to tell him.
Well, we just have to wait for him to send the quote.
Well, no, because I think he asked. He's like, let me know what you want to do, and then I can give you a quote.
So I'm gonna give you a quote for 2 chairs and 3 chairs. And he knows what you want. He knows you want the sink and the washer dryer. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Tell him we can build a platform. I can build a platform for the washer for the hookup. And that's it.
Look at him. He's zonked, but he's still looking at me. You're so tired. Oh, look, he's sick. You can't make it very far, can ya? Two tries. I'm gonna make some Jesus just naturally.
Yeah, right.
Gluten-free blueberry waffles. Oh, please eat some of the blueberries in there. I forgot about them.
Okay. I can't stand this thing. Can you press double espresso for me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad boy. Oh wait, water. I forgot to tell you the water was in there.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought you already put a shot. All right. Got a bookie.
All right. Coffee's being made.
Do my laundry.
Next macro we have is the is going to be 850 to 910, but that macro is very low probability because, in my personal opinion, the markets are building liquidity for 930. So we wait till 920, 940 macro. That's when something will happen. Also, look at this. We have this massive run up now from London lows, just straight shot up, 180 points, almost 200 points. Where would you ever take longs here? Never, never. So at this point, we're not looking for longs whatsoever, unless we come into one of these 15-minute bissies and get a very, very clear setup for a continuation up. Otherwise, wait and see what's gonna happen at 9:30. You literally stepped on it and kept going.
Yeah, no, because I got.
All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I am for the most part, for the most part, and once in a while you have those days where you just do things that you shouldn't, and that's one thing that we're working on. My biggest, probably my biggest problem at this point is not trying to figure out a setup or anything like that, but it's holding my trade once I actually take the trade. Good morning, some guy. Good morning. Yeah, so like I said, my biggest problem is holding onto my trade when I actually take a trade. I don't know why. I think somebody actually commented on my video and they like hit the nail on the head and it was like you didn't fully accept the risk. So that's why you're getting scared. So that's something I'm gonna have to work on. Like let's review maybe a trade or something from yesterday. Okay, yeah. So right here, this is from yesterday, 820, 840 macro, and I took longs right here. So I took longs, yeah, I think right there. But we had our stop right at these lows, 20 points, and then we were targeting. I think we are targeting those highs, right? So it was almost a 3R, about 60 points, and we got our initial push up, which I liked, and then once we came into this BISI and this order block, I exited because I was like, oh, look, it's 850 now. It's a low probability macro. I talked myself out of the trade when this trade would have ran right to my TP. But that's just something that happens often. So that's something I got to continue working on. Thanks, some guy. Thanks for the support. And yeah, I do. I have my data. So before actually, before I well, actually did start the stream, I was looking over my trades, like my best winning trades, and it's the same setups that I take. This is my journal. It's like I have my macro time, the setups that I take. Some of the stuff I've recently put in, so I would need to like go into my journal and edit it. But a lot of the things in there, show me like, hey, was my draw on liquidity correct? Was the setup correct and everything like that? And I know that like whenever my setup comes, it's super valid. But I just have my problem holding it. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm getting better and better. I just have to constantly remind myself, day in and day out. Let me grab my coffee. Give me 1 second. Espresso. You have everything you need? Get your water?
Yep. Lunch. Actually, no.
All right, just sent the wife. Just sent the wife to work. It's just me and you guys now. Um, yeah, but like you said, gathered data over hundreds of my trades. I have no more emotion. I feel you. I feel you. And I mean, I don't really know. Is this super delayed again? What is going on here? Okay. It looks delayed on my end, but I don't know. It's a little bit delayed. I'm trying to trade full time. So I actually, before I started trading, I was in e-commerce. I did a lot of online businesses, and trading is something I've always wanted to do. For years, I tried to get into it and everything. So I saved up a pretty big nest egg from e-com, and then I just been living off savings. I have a little bit of side money coming in passively with that, but I am now actually I am in the works of trying to secure another job or something that will help me. For a long time, for like a year and a half now, I was like my ego was too high, for a long time now, my ego was a little too high, and I was like, no, I'm not getting a job, make this work. But when you're just focusing fully on trading to make it work before you've been profitable for a long time, it makes it 10 times harder. So, yeah, right now, I do have money coming in, not a tremendous amount, but enough to kind of keep me afloat and do this. And I'm working on getting a job. I'm actually working, yeah. I, why did I stop e-commerce? Something, something or God kept pushing me towards trading. So I was in the army when I was younger. All right, let's start from the beginning. Start from the very beginning. When I was like 15, 16, maybe 14, 15, 16, I tried to do penny stocks. I'm 31, so this was a while ago. This was like when internet was first coming up. So there wasn't a whole lot of information out. I think I might have bought that dude Tim Sykes course, but I just didn't have the discipline to stick with it. So the bug hit me at like young in my early teens. And then when I was in the army, I tried to do penny stocks again. At this point, I was what, 20, 19, 20, 21, something like that. And I couldn't do it because the times just did not align at all with the military. So I didn't do it. And then I tried to trade multiple times while I was doing e-commerce. But with e-commerce, it was taking up a lot of my time with systems, processes, and everything like that, like day-to-day operations. So I wasn't able to fully commit either. And then I was finally like, you know what? If I'm going to commit to trading, I need to go all in, and that means killing everything. So literally, I killed like two of my stores that were bringing me probably like 10 to 15K profit a month. Some months it would be 20, 25, and I killed all those stores because I truly believe that this will be something worth 10 times more than that eventually, right? So I had to humble myself, change my lifestyle, uh, get, yeah, it'll work. It'll be fine. I trust in myself. We're almost there. Anyway, 850 to 910 macro. Like I said, it's a very low probability macro. Yeah, I couldn't do it at the same time. I don't know why. I tried multiple times, and you're right. I look back now and I think like, yeah, I shouldn't have killed it. I should not have killed it. But I'm somebody that's like, when I do something, I go all into one thing. I can't have my attention diverted into multiple things, and I needed to learn this fully from the beginning. So that's why I did that. Yeah, now I'm like, okay, if I once I start bringing in like a good amount of capital again, then I could probably go back into e-com or do something. Um, Now I definitely do have more time. Now I'm not like, because for the first year and a half, I was trading and studying like 16 to 18 hours a day. And my biggest problem was I didn't realize that it's not the technical that you need to know, it's the mental. So I spent a year and a half just continuously learning technicals, and I realized that hey, if I spent 6 months on technicals and a year and a half on my mental, I would have been making so much more money. But it's all good. Trading is boring. I like it. I like it. I like watching the candles print. I don't know. It's fun for me. I get to sit here and drink a lot of coffee. So let's take a look at ES real quick. So this right here, this brown or black box, I should say, this is our new week opening gap. So this is from a previous week, a couple weeks ago. Took previous day high. We are in this 15-minute. No, we broke through it, but we are rejecting 50% of this new week opening gap. So that's something. How long have you been trading for? How long have you been trading for? Are you profitable? How long you been profitable? How long did it take you? All these good stuff I want to know. This is something that would be of interest to me. Possible reversal. These charts look messy, but those are just this blue one is a new day opening gap. So this is from where we opened Monday, 6 p.m. So as you can see, price kind of works into that. We might come in here, get support from that. Possibly, possibly not. I think it's best just to wait for, yeah, I think we're just gonna wait for 929.40 macro and go from there. That's awesome. That's, dude, you're profitable after a year. That's huge. That's like 10 times better than most people can say. Most people, it takes years and years and years, you know. So you getting profitable right away is awesome. What do you trade? Support resistance, ICT. What is your trading style? And also, you being in university, some people might think that's a hindrance, but I actually think that's a benefit to you because it brings structure into your life. When you could just sit here all day on the charts, I was doing this for like over a year. If I'm on the charts all day, that's when I kept losing. I would win and kept giving it back. But once you bring structure into your day, whether it's university or a job, then you're like, okay, I only have this time to trade, and once I'm done, I'm done, I'm off. It changes the game for sure. That's good. I think that's the biggest thing about trading is you kind of get the basics uh from retail, whatever it may be, whatever you're doing, and then you add your own twist to whatever strategy that you might be doing. It's all about what fits your personality because not every strategy, not everything is going to fit everyone all the same. So that's cool. Um, what I would like to see actually at in this macro potentially is this 5 minute to close below here. Maybe in the next before 9:20, I would like to see it close below here. If at before 9:20 we close below here with a nice body, like maybe around here, inverse this 5 minute, then we could possibly get some downwards moves at open, but we'll see. I don't know what happened, but I'm glad that you're okay now and you're back to walking. I hope you recover fully, 100%, 120%, and that's yeah. I really like your mindset right there because I believe the same thing. I believe there's a positive in every negative. But if we spend our days and our time dwelling on the negative of what happened, that really affects us. So, you had a situation, I don't know what it might have been, but you had a situation to where you were impacted pretty drastically and you used it for your benefit. And not a lot of people can do that. So, props to you, kudos to you, and you deserve all the success that you have. Also, what I really like to do is refer to what's going on here? What the heck? What is going on here? Why is it doing this? That's weird. So, is everything not working? I like to refer to Nvidia and AMD and a couple other of the couple other of the things of the stocks because I noticed a lot of times like Nvidia and AMD will fly, and then Nvidia and AMD will fly, and then Nasdaq will start following it. So let's get rid of all this stuff we don't need in here. All right, so we're getting that move that we're seeing. Yeah, I'm using Top Step X. So before, what I was doing was I was doing all my charting and everything on Top Step X. But then what I realized, a big thing that affects me is seeing that P&L fluctuate up and down. So I was like, you know what? I'll just keep it open on the side. When I take my trade there, we'll take their trade, and then we'll come over here so we're not looking at the P&L, and we could actually just watch the candles rather than the P&L. I'll be right back though. I gotta pee. Again, so much coffee. Espresso. All right. All right. So the action should be starting sometime soon. Like I said, if we're just gonna continue running up, there's no entries for me. So we'll see. We shall see. Also, like I said, it is no news day, CPI coming up, so I'm not expecting massive moves. Even though we already had this massive move from London, but Asia highs and lows were taken. I can see us running for London lows, but I could also see all of this being set up for CPI tomorrow, where all these lows, they look clean. They look clean. This is all jagged, right? So I'm not really expecting more up move because we just took out all of these highs three times. This high was taken. This high was taken. Now this high was taken. But this low is left. This low is left. This low is left. These yesterday's Asia lows were left. These lows. So I can make a case more for shorts than for longs. Um, but we'll see, right? That's what I'm thinking. Wait and see. You see the 850 to 910 macro, which is literally consolidating. So at this point, you just have to be careful. It's got to be careful. So where are you from? You say university. University usually in America, United States, people say college. You say university. I'm thinking you're from UK or something over the pond. Somewhere over the pond, maybe. Nice. Are you currently in Philippines or are you currently in the UK? We're having some UK weather in Florida right now. It's very gloomy. I like it. Yeah, it's just me. Currently in the Philippines. Nice. So it's what time is it over there right now? You gotta kind of stay up to a different time to catch New York. ES just made a bunch of equal highs. 9:06 p.m. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, 12 hours. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I mean, depends, right? You probably don't trade the PM session, do you then? I wouldn't. I mean, I don't even trade the PM session now, mostly. Realize just AM session or nothing. ES has equal highs, so we'll probably take those highs. 9:30 to 1:30. Okay. Yeah, not bad. You know what? It's funny. I was actually thinking about that this morning when I was walking my dog. I was like, it'd be cool to trade at night rather than first thing in the morning because maybe I don't know. I was like debating. I was like maybe trading like later in the day or at night from a different country would be better because then the first thing in the morning you're doing is not trading. So you kind of establish your mindset and everything like that for the day. Maybe not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it opens at 2:30 p.m. Like that would be pretty cool, right? Like you go wake up, do whatever you got to do, go to the gym, get your meditation, do whatever it is that you have to do, and then it's like, okay, I'm ready to go now. I'm zoned in. Can't go out and stuff. I feel ya. It's better not to go out, man. It's better not to. Been there, done all that. None of it is worth it at the end of the day. But I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Not even just go out and party, but go out and get dinner and things like that. 100%. I agree. Pros and cons of everything. There really is pros and cons of everything. We're just uh we're just blessed that we can even do this. There's people that don't even have a computer, no internet connection, no knowledge of this stuff. They don't have the money to be able to do this. So we're just blessed that we even have this opportunity. Yeah. I hear that, brother. I hear that. Yeah, so these 5 minute candles, nothing here that I like. So we're gonna need to wait for some serious direction before I even consider a trade. It's more than likely 1020 to 1040 macro or 950 to 1010. I'm in Florida. I'm in South Florida. But I was born in Russia, originally from Russia. Moved to New York, lived in New York most of my life. And then, yeah, I've been here for about 4 or 5 years. 5 years, something like that. Tato, I feel like we got the same weather as the Philippines here. I don't know if you like it. Do you prefer UK weather or Philippines weather? Yeah. I'm Russia. I was born in Russia, so I was like, I like the heat for a little bit, but I'm at the point where I'm like, I need seasons. I miss, fall. Winter, not so much, but I miss like the fall season. And one thing I hate about Florida, it is so flat. It's flat. So there's no mountains. I love mountains. I love being able to go hiking, wear hoodies, things like that. You can't do any of that here, so I'm like, I'm over it. But can't win them all. How'd you like it? How'd you like Boston? I don't think I've ever been to Boston. Which is funny because it's like 2 or 3 hours away from New York, I think. Pretty close. Just never went. 20 to the 40 macro. Maybe we get some candles going down. Sweep this liquidity. Come into this 15-minute before coming up, continuing up. But like I said, there's really no reason for us to go up, in my personal opinion, at this current moment in time. So I would see us go down before going up. We have this imbalance too. Yeah, so we'll probably come somewhere all the way down here. Maybe sweep these lows. Or not. Keep that over there. It does get boring sometimes. Sometimes it gets boring and you start looking for things that aren't there and you start seeing things that aren't there. That's the hard part about trading. That's why it's good to just like look away once in a while. Yeah, so we got nothing going on. Pretty tired. I don't know why. Let's see if we can do something else in the meantime. What do you do when you're waiting in between trades? What do you do to pass the time? I've been playing chess. I deleted all of my social medias. I didn't delete them off the face of the earth, but I deleted the apps. And I've been playing chess. I'm not that good, but it's been fun. Makes me think. Talk on Discord or something, yeah. I'm in a bunch of Discords. I just don't participate too often. Yeah, keep yourself busy. Exactly. I'm in this chess game and I'm getting my butt kicked. Play you in chess? Are you good? You're probably like super high elo, aren't you? How can we play? How do we play? I just play on the phone, the app. I'm playing against a computer, not a person. Yeah, what? Like on online? You want to send me a link and we could play, but you're probably gonna beat me. Send me a link. Let's do it. Let's run it. Run it up. Yeah, good call. Good call. I don't want to have to beat you before the market's open. Then you're gonna be all upset. You know how it works. Spirit leave. All right, 9:20 macro's about to open, but we have absolutely nothing on the screens that we like, so we'll just continue playing chess. I think that's the best bet here. This way we don't do anything. It's gonna mess us up. Yeah, I'm not. All right. Let's wait it out. 9:20 macro, 30 seconds. Okay, ES just took those equal highs. We have a bearish SMT. Let's see if anything happens. So ES took these highs. Okay, bearish SMT. That on its own is not enough for anything. 9:20, 9:40, typically continuation macro. But at open we could drop down. I don't know. I don't see anything here, so we continue to wait. Even look at these 15 minutes are even super ugly. So yeah, SMT is about to be fixed right here. Yeah. Let's do this. SMT is about to be fixed. Equal highs on ES taken. It's possible we run up into the zone that I marked out before, another 50 points. Then we could see some type of retracement. We could also get our 15-minute breaker here as soon as we take this high. And then the next 15-minute close is below here. That will give us some confirmation. It's 5 minutes, kind of ugly. So I'm not crazy about anything just yet. Look, we're leaving equal highs. So these, okay, there we go. There we go. Now it's taken. Very interesting. 4, 3. All right, man. Focus up. Focus up. Do your thing. Come back and let me know how you did. I want to play some like lo-fi music or something, no background music, so I don't get hit with copyrights. Something, just so it's not so boring. It's good. Keep that over here. ES seems to be a lot stronger currently, but it is. Look how perfectly it's rejecting this new weak opening gap. I don't know why it's not showing. You see that? So, 15 and 5. Look like we're getting some more movements up. 920, 940 is a continuation, but there's really no thing to continue from, is there? I got two 250Ks actually working on completing. So if you have time, you watch my last video, not $50 for 50K. Oh, no activation fee. Okay. Do they have that trailing drawdown like Apex, or is this more similar to Top Step? Because I know Apex has that like disgusting trailing drawdown rule that I'm not crazy about. Okay, I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna open it and check that out right now. Yeah, I got it open and I'll look into it later. I appreciate it. September 4th, perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Definitely look into it. So we have these lows that are pretty smooth. That's what I'm saying. We're building up all of this sell side liquidity, either for open or for CPI tomorrow. One or the other. So it's gonna be something to look forward to. Actually, if we did inverse this and create this breaker, I would not mind taking these shorts. It doesn't look like. Looks like we're gonna continue up, just creating more sell side liquidity for tomorrow, probably. With all the sell side liquidity created, if we continue up today and we don't take all of this out, I'm not guarantee. I can't guarantee it, but there's a very high likelihood that tomorrow we will run for lows. Because fundamentals follow the technicals. Now we have what, 4 minutes till open, so now I'm not really looking for anything. Wait till after open. I'm gonna let open do its own thing and see what happens. Because now it's 3 minutes from open. I'm not gonna take anything until 9:50. 9:50 to 10:10 is when my next macro will be. So we'll see then. Maybe 2 seconds. All right, 8 seconds. I think shorts would be good. Should I gamble? Should I gamble it? Nah. Nah. I'm telling you, shorts might be good here though. No, because if we look at ES is stronger. It's holding. Ooh, the shorts might be good. No, but ES is not doing that. So right now we have a bullish SMT. That's a bullish SMT, so we'll probably likely continue up. Yeah, continue up. Inverse this 1 minute. This is actually a nice setup, but I'm not going to take it because it's at open and we don't have any targets to the upside that I personally like. AMD and Nvidia aren't really correlating super strong right now, so neither is Nasdaq and ES. Now we took this high, ES did not take that high. We have a bearish SMT, so interesting stuff here. Okay, now we're pumping. Yeah, so longs would have been good off this inverse because we did sweep this, but it's at open, so it just makes a low probability. But it was a 920, 940 macro, which is a continuation, like I said. If you took it at the close of here, stops below here, 24 points, you would have been at 1-to-1 now. I could see us coming all the way up to here somewhere. So that would have been decent. We also caught support on that 3-minute BISI. But yeah, I personally did not take it and would not have taken it. Only draw on liquidity possibly that I can see would be these highs, but I don't think we go that high. I don't know. But that could just be bias. We have been extremely bullish since London. Um, Remember, this is the area I marked out earlier. If you were here, if you weren't, um, if we see a reversal, I think it would be inside this area. That's the 15-minute, right? Yeah. So 15-minute inverse inside the breaker. We have our high, low, higher, high, sweep of these highs, right? And then displacement down. So right now we're inside of this breaker, and this is, I call it a golden inverse fair value gap. Whenever there's an inverse inside of a breaker, it's kind of a strong magnet. So maybe at 1050 we could see some type of reversal. I'm not looking for reversals now at all. We can see a Judah swing, but we just ran 50 points after taking these highs. Not gonna see that. Not gonna take that, I should say. It's funny because it looks like ES is following AMD more, and Nasdaq is following Nvidia more. Hmm. ES is falling off a cliff. I think, but things they're not together. Okay, ES is running for these lows now. These lows still hasn't taken it. It did create a bearish breaker, but we're inside this BISI right now. I'm not looking to take that. Look, exactly where I said our reversal would possibly come, and it's coming. Um, I want both pairs to be kind of doing the same thing. So we do have our Judahs. We're inversing all of this. Okay. ES did take these lows. So the SMT is kind of fixed for the most part. Pretty bright out. Got support on this inverse. ES did make a breaker inside of that weekly new week opening gap, but it just ran for these lows. Whenever, I guess I'm not showing it, but whenever like we run for lows or highs and we don't close below it, I'm not trusting these for shorts, right? Because all we did is sweep liquidity here. Doesn't mean that we can't continue down, but my opinion, more likely just wait for a better situation. I gotta close these curtains, it's way too bright in here. Let me just fix the camera on OBS. I think I made it too bright. These are things I should not be working on right now. Okay, so we do have our shorts now. Close below here, I think we can take shorts. Only thing I don't like is that our stop will have to be really high. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I think the camera's a little bit bright, but I'm right now just looking for. Okay, no, it's better. All right, right now I'm just looking for the trade to see if there's anything. I still don't like it. Okay, I think if we get this close, we can take shorts. A little bit more risky. I'm taking shorts right here. I took shorts right here. I'm putting my stop right above here. This is risky trade. I'm actually a little nervous on this trade. It's all right. I think we're good. I think we'll aim for a 15-minute low. All right, so we just wait and see now. I did take shorts. Now that I'm looking at it, it's probably a bad idea. Look at these 5 minutes. But we'll wait and see. Wait and see. Let's see what's happening, right? This became an order block. We just came in, retested that order block. I want to see a strong continuation down. I like the 15-minute. It's kind of weak. I want to see a strong continuation down here. I accepted the risk. The risk is set. And it's fine. We have our TP about here, 94 points. So we wait and see. Wait and see. Oh, look at that. Risk is accepted. I'm not going to close this trade out early. We have everything that we're looking for. We got our reversal inside the golden inverse. This brown box, gray box is our daily SIBI. We have our breaker in here. Inverse all of this. We have all of this sell side liquidity. The only thing right now is we're tapping into this 15-minute. That's the only thing I would be cautious about. NES is not really pushing down that hard. That's the only thing I'm cautious about right now. We'll see how we react off of these order blocks and stuff like that. I want to see ES drop down kind of strong. That's good. Everything's dropping. So this looks good. Looks like we should continue down. I just don't like how slow we're moving down. We have this little 15-second that I want to hold. There we go. Tap that 15-second order block. I hope. I could only hope. Let's see. We should get some movement down here. This 15-minute looks pretty weak to the downside. 5-minute displacement close below this low, right? So have a breaker as well in here, or high, low, high, high. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not super crazy about this. I don't like that we're respecting this new day opening gap right here. It's actually from this morning. This is from this morning, and 15-minute BISI, and ES is getting kind of strong. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to hold this or not. This is where the nerves come in, man. I've accepted the risk. I accepted the risk. I gotta accept the risk because if I don't, that's how I mess up. That's how I mess up a lot. I'm gonna hit the target. I hope so. I hope my analysis is correct, but I don't know because now pushing up again. I want the displacement through here. We're not getting strong displacement. 30-second, got inverse, 15-second. Order block is still there. Propulsion block. Okay, that's good. All right, I like that. I want to see strong movements down though. I hope you have the same idea as me, so we're I'm not just going crazy. Okay, this 5-minute looks like an immediate rebalance. This looks like a 5-minute immediate rebalance, which I like. But ES again is not. I don't think so. I think I should exit this trade now. I hate this. We have a 3-minute SIBI in here that we could pop into. So my stops are above here. We just popped into that 3-minute SIBI. Okay, good, good. 2 minute. There's also 2 minute in there. 1 minute. I don't know. ES is not. ES is refusing to push down. This 15 minutes kind of ugly. Like I really do want to exit this trade now, but I think it's better just to hold it. I always do this, right? I'll take a good trade and then I'll see just a little bit of chop, a little bit of something I don't like, and I exit, and then I regret it because it runs to my TP. And then after it runs to my TP is when I'm like, oh, I should have stayed in, and then I start chasing it and I just destroy myself. So I'm working my hardest right now not to exit this trade. Patience. I know. That's the one thing I don't have is patience. All right, so good, 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 good. We're getting something. ES did not take this low is the only thing, but let's see. See, not crazy about it. Instant wake up. It doesn't look like it's going. Alright, let's see how this 5 minute does. I don't like that we're respecting this 15-minute Bissy. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Don't zoom in on the... Not gonna zoom in on the 15-second. This does look good because we're not making highs. We're not pushing strong up. We're not going either direction strongly. And this 15-minute is very wicky. I don't like it. It's 5 minutes not closing weak. So a lot less confidence in this now. And I'm possibly gonna get stopped here. Yeah. This 3 minute got inversed. 2 minutes holding. This 1 minute is holding. All right, don't get too crazy, Boggy. All right, good stuff. Just need to trust the trade, let it run. Whether it stops me or not, I've already accepted the risk, right? So that's what we need to do. But look at these 5 minutes, they're super ugly. And we're so bullish. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go! See, I'm not liking this 15 minute or this 5 minute. It's 30-second bis he's holding. Might be best to exit this. This doesn't look like it's high probability. Yeah, ES is running for highs. And we're about to get stopped out right here. Speaker in 13 minutes. Oh man. Well, for US? Let me check the news. Okay. Yes, I think I'm gonna get stopped out here. Where's my stop? Stop is at 778. Yeah, right over here, right at these highs. And here it goes. About to hit. Once we get a massive reversal and just dump. That's what I'd really like to see. Um, Only thing is 2 minute, but this 3 minute got inversed. And this 2 minute inverse. It is respecting mid, so that's good. Okay, that's good. Whew. That was a close one. Let's see. We're not out the woods. I want a closure below these green bodies. This 1 minute is still holding, which is good. There we go. A strong closure. There's 5. You see the 5 minutes inside? I might just get out at break even or a tiny little bit of a loss because I don't really trust this now with these 5 minutes. This 15 minutes not pretty. We're just up and down. Do I hold it or do I exit? We didn't get that closure below here, but we did on ES. We did on ES, so I am gonna hold it. Hold. Okay. All right. You got it. You're right. You're right. You're right. Woo! This is my biggest problem is holding these trades, man. I'm telling you. Put my socks back on. You see these wicks? They're killing me. Ooh, ES just ran these lows. Possible bullish SMT. Let's see. Let's see. Or possible just getting what I want. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right, guys. All right. Looking good. So my entry was at the bottom of this 9:37 a.m. candle. The body at the open. Equal lows. Smart money reversal. On the 1 minute, possibly. Got a 15-second breaker in here. $9.50 to 10.10 is our reversal retracement macro. So here's where we could possibly see the actual reversal or just a straight shot up. That's a 30-second action, not even a 15-second. It should be an order block. It should be act as an order block, but it's order block, 1 minute SIBI. This SIBI's holding, I want this SIBI to hold. Yeah, It's not looking good. Not looking so good. Well, we accepted the risk. We'll take the risk. This 5 minute is just not something I want to trade, is my problem. Yep. Here comes the stop. Right above here. If you look at this 15 minute, you said we got a speaker. Things it's holding this 15 minute BISI is my big problem. In my opinion, this 15 minute BISI has more weight than these 1 minute. But then we have this daily SIBI. So it's like, what's actually gonna work here? And stop me out here. Yeah, these got ran through, so I'm gonna get stopped right here. All these BISIs got ran through, SIBIs got ran through, and I'm gonna get stopped right here. Unless this 2 minute holds. This is now inversed. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got stopped right there. Check. Yeah, I got stopped out there. All right, so we're down 37 points. All good? All good. Wait till next opportunity. Yeah, but that speaker is a yellow folder, so it has like it's very low impact, don't you think? That's why I didn't really pay attention to low impact news. But maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. I probably should have gotten out once I saw that we took these lows and we failed to displace and continue down. What can you do? And these 5 minutes are so ugly. So we'll wait for some real direction. Well, the direction right now is up. But I thought with these closures, strong sign of going down, but I guess not. Bearish SMT. ES failed to take these highs. But these equal highs right here. I do think this setup was good. It just didn't work. It was a Judas where we ran. We take more liquidity. Is there anything up here? That's the problem, right? Looking for a reversal before we take any major liquidity. It's kind of hard. Before CPI, I told you we're likely going to leave all these lows. What do? We created 15-minute equal lows for a later time. created kind of a bullish SMT because ES did take these lows. Might just be one of those days. I mean, like I said, slow probability CPI. Yeah, I mean, most secure stop here would have been above these highs, but that would have been way too large, 70 points. So that's not something I'm willing to do. ES is breaking down. If I take one more loss, I'm going to be off. Following my rules, 2 loss, and I'm off. Right? If I can't agree with the market in 2 tries, I'm not going to agree with the market today. So be very, very patient. I'm looking at these 5 minutes, and I don't even want to take anything at the moment until we get a breakout in one of the directions, and this 15 minute. So nothing here. Yeah, ES looks much better than NQ, but neither one looks good. Here comes your speaker. Let's see if the speaker does anything. Your short will work now. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it though. Are you in shorts? Look at this 15 minute and look at this 5 minute. There's nothing probable here. Right? The only reason I took the initial short was because we inversed this whole thing, and this 5 minute closed pretty strong. But the next 5 minute came right back up, rebalanced that. Next 5 minutes is literally inside of the whole range. This is still inside the range. This is all the range, right? So our range is what? From here to here. From highs to lows. This is our range right here. So we're in the middle of the range. There's nothing probable in here. You know? For me, I'll avoid it. I'll avoid it until we figure something else out of this range. Now, if we get a breakdown through this range, then get a retracement back up, look for shorts in there, turn to macro. But yeah, right now we're in this range, and there's nothing that I would want to take. Because look how we're just hanging out in the middle. At first we were at the lower half of the range. We broke through. Now we're holding the upper half of the range. Because this camera looks really, really bright. Yeah, it's not pretty, you see? That's what I'm saying. So we'll just wait. But like I said, ES is... Look at the difference between these two. Look what ES is doing and NQ is doing. So they're not... These are supposed to move together. These aren't correlated at all. So there's nothing high probability here. Look how ES is breaking down, but NQ's holding right here. It's not probable to me. That's another bearish SMT. Swept low, so we're more likely than not to go up than down. I mean, bullish SMT, I think it's a bearish. So macro ends here in 7 minutes. There's nothing here, so we'll wait for the next macro. This happens, right? After such a strong move up and such a big move up, we need a little bit of time to consolidate. What time frames are you on the lower left? This is the 15 minute. This is the 5 minute. The times are right here. This is the 15 minute. This is the 5, and this is the 1. So you see, we don't really have much of anything going on the 15 minute. Check the 1 hour. $37 thinking about this trade. I probably should have sized down. A little bit more, like 37. Something like that. I was aiming for these lows. That was the first stop. Which I still think it was a good trade. Maybe use lower probability because we have CPI tomorrow. And we're probably leaving all these lows for tomorrow. But I still think it was a decent trade. Because we had our 1 minute breaker. We're inside of our daily SIBI. Inside of this inverse. Only thing that I could think is... I mean, ES did the same thing. So I can't really think of anything. Breaker. It happens. It happens. Whoa. Yeah, ES is collapsing. Not collapsing, but ES is getting a massive move down, but NQ's not. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. Move might come now, possibly, but there's no shorts. Look at this. Look at the difference. Why is this not moving down? What do we do here? We tapped into this blue thing. That's the new day opening gap. Look how it's holding it. Let's see if it holds it. Wow. Okay, so here comes the shorts, right? Stop me out, will ya? And then take the shorts. I'm not gonna chase though. We have 4 minutes left in this macro. Still nothing here that I want. Whether the 1 minute does something or not, look at the 5 and the 15. Nope. Be calm. That was a crazy move down though on ES. Okay, 3 minutes left in the macro. I don't take trades within 3 minutes of the macro ending. Personal experience has been low probability. So I'm leaving this on so I could journal this later. You see, you see what I mean? You see what low probabilities this is? You come in here thinking, oh my goodness, look, we're displacing down, we're going, and boom, inverse. Maybe a long would be good here. Tape read it. Let's just say we took it. I'm not taking this. Like I said, end of my macro. Give us a 2R. See if that would play out. But I'm not taking this. Also, I wouldn't take this until we closed. So whatever the closure would be of this body would be the entry to see the inverse of this. But now we do have a bearish SMT. You see these highs are taken. Here they're not. Okay, so let's just say pretend like we took this. Let's see if that works on ES. Paper trade, fake trade. So another thing, when you have two opposite SMTs, it's such low probability. Wait for one of them to get broken, and then your probabilities increase. So if we're short, we want Nasdaq to take these lows, close below these lows, and then we'll have some confluence. But at the moment, Nasdaq took these highs right here. ES left equal highs. ES took these lows right here. Nasdaq did not. So it's just not probable. Macro's over. We'll wait till 10:20. You see the ES longs. Okay, so we might be short. We should be short. You see that fake trade would have got stopped out. Once this SMT gets taken at 10:20, we could start looking for shorts. Until this gets taken, I'm not interested in shorts. Yeah, it's looking better, but at the same time, look at this 5-minute and the 15-minute. We want the 15-minute to close below these lows, 5 and the 15-minute. We have equal lows here. We have relatively equal highs here. So, okay, there we go. Now if we could take that, it's a different story. Now we also have our breaker that's going to form once we break through this. We have our high, no higher high. I need these lows taken to consider anything, and I need my macro. Yeah, this breaker is way too weak for me. And again, ES made lower lows. Nasdaq still did not. We have 2.5, almost 3 minutes left for these candles to close. That'll give us a little bit more direction. This is a big range. 100-point, wow, that's a big range. It's a 100-point range. Meaning once we break out of this range, we're gonna have some serious moves. London lows. If we break out of this range. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if this SMT does get taken out, which it looks like it will, during my macro, we have all of this trend line liquidity. This looks like a market maker sell model. This is the buy side of the curve. Whenever we have these lows like this stacked without something coming in and taking them out, right, that's kind of a sign that this is engineered liquidity. This is all jagged. I don't think the market will want to come back up here. Market will definitely want to come down here. Looking at the 15-minute, you see, all clean. There's the breakout. SMT's fixed. I want this 15-minute to get inverse. We also do have another 15-minute there, but I don't think that matters. As long as this closes, I still am not going to take my trade until 10:20. So now this SMT is valid. We do have a breaker here. Very likely I missed this trade, but it's all right. Wait for this 5 and 15 to close. It's very easy to start impulsing and chasing these trades. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so London lows will likely be the target. If this is a breaker, we have our high, low, higher, high. Standard deviation from the manipulation leg of the low to the high. -2 to 2.5. Standard deviation is typically the reversal zone, right? So we take this low and then continue up. We'll see. We'll see. You see how we're, again, holding this 15-minute? Doesn't make sense. This little tiny blue box right here, new day opening gap. You see how we react off there. Okay, 5-minute did close through, so that's good. Like I said, I have one more trade to agree with the market. If I don't agree with the market doesn't agree with me, I'm just going to get off. So I'm going to wait for my trade. That looks like a possible institutional order flow entry drill. Tap in. See if it collapses. Yeah. Yeah, so we're very bearish then in that case. Very bearish. It is what it is, right? We're just a little bit early to the party. Bias was right, just too early. I guess that speaker, I guess you're right. I didn't really even pay attention to it, but I guess the speakers are always going to do something to the market. So ES already took these lows. Yeah, good thing I didn't enter there, you see? Gotta be patient. Because now we have another bullish SMT, right, with those lows. But with how strong we displaced on ES, I feel very bearish. This 15-minute did hold. Now we have another 15-minute in here. Go like this. See how that's holding. Okay, we have 3 minutes to our macro. So what I would like to see somewhere around here. I would like a retracement into here. We'll see. I'm not going to say anything. We'll just see what happens. This is not even a breaker because we never took this high. Look how we're coming right back into that range. ES is just way cleaner than NASDAQ. This is what it is. 2 minutes. Like I said, it's all about following the rules. And my rules say I can't enter before a macro. Whether I miss the trade or not, that's okay. It's what works for me. ES? You're saying ES is always? Yeah, NQ is more volatile. Yeah. You're right. I mean, sometimes ES is ugly compared to NQ. I don't know. I started on NQ and I just stick with it. If I do see a setup that's way cleaner on NQ, on ES, I will take it there. But typically, if both the pairs aren't doing like the same thing and the setup is just cleaner on one, I'm not gonna take it. Like there would have been no reason for me to take anything on ES in this time frame either. Look how this 15 minutes is coming right back into the range. I don't know. Maybe I just end the day here. One loss. One loss is enough. Here's the macro. Let's see if we get anything. Going inside a 2 minute sipping. Still doesn't look like there's any setup for me. You see how we broke through this new day opening gap and now we're kind of using it as support. It's not crazy about anything here. As much as I want to trade, not necessarily take a trade, but want to trade in general, like this right now, I think more than likely PM session will be cleaner. But am I even gonna waste my time? When I could just wait for CPI tomorrow for much more probable conditions. That's probably the better idea to do. I already took 37-point loss here. Yeah. 20 to 40 is always a continuation. So since we get that bearish move, I'm thinking that we're still bearish. Would only be looking for shorts here. Yeah, exactly. That's why I just staying away from the PM session. 100% right. There's our move down. Let's see what happens though. You fumbled? What'd you do? What'd you do, man? Did you take longs? You try to fade me? What happened, man? Talk to me. See if this does an immediate rebalance here. Immediate rebalance. Marked your levels wrong. No. We have a 15-second breaker in here. Maybe shorts here. I'm feeling shorts here. I'm feeling frisky. Nah, I'm not feeling frisky enough. Off this order block. Not frisky enough. You see that? No, thank you. Maybe shorts there would have been good. Off this inverse. Oh, I think shorts were good there. Too late now, huh? What do you want me to check out? What do you got? So we have a tiny little SMT. ES didn't take these lows. Oh, I know exactly what I want to see. I want to see candles come up to here. Then we do a big candle like that. It's probably not gonna cut. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Candle like that. Tiny little candle like that. And then candle like this. That's what I would want to see. And then we would take our shorts off of this inverse after taking these highs. Take our shorts at the body closure here. Stop above the highs, and then we can start targeting lower. That's what I would want to see. Something like that. But I don't want this to be a fair value gap yet. I don't like this as a fair value gap because then I would have to wait for all of that to get inversed. Actually, that's fine, right? If that happens right here, now we just took that high. Let's not continue up strong. Let's get a small candle and then inverse that candle. It'd be another 36 points. I'd probably have to lower risk. Like another 5 minutes of ugliness. What do you got, some guy? You said you want to check something out. Okay, yeah, so that was wrong. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's best just to get off it today. Look at these 15-minute candles. From 8:30 now to 2 hours, just like kind of ranging. I never look at the VIX. I have no idea anything about it. It's not part of my thing. Never affected how I trade it or anything, so I really don't know anything about the VIX. Okay. I'll look into it one day. Not right at this moment because I don't want to try to learn something while I'm watching the market. But yeah, one day I could definitely take a look at it. So this two got inversed. Yeah, there's zero reason to trade today. I'm about to be off. I'm really about to be off. Look at this. Look how ugly that is. The only thing I could think of is we're coming into here and see what happens there. Hello? What? Yeah, man, it happens. Don't be pissed. Just learn from it. Like I said too, look at this, and you also have to think about um, CPIs tomorrow. So do you think big money people that are trading tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars are putting up big money today? No, no, they're not. Because tomorrow is CPI. Why would they put $100 million for longs when CPI comes out and the market tanks? You know, so those are little things. You see, right from my level where I said, yeah, always another day. Okay, maybe if we inverse this shorts would be fine. Look how we respected the level that I marked out. This might be a decent area. It's lower risk a lot. Yeah, that was my area. You see this? Because this is the breaker, and that's the inverse of the breaker. But I don't know. I don't know if this is worth it. Not in the 15 minute, in the 5 minute. I'm itching to take this short, but I'm not going to. I'll put this on like I just took it. I'm not going to take it. I don't think it's a good idea. Go to 2.5. Itching to take that because we inverse this 1 minute after respecting this inverse, this golden inverse. Um, but even if it works out. If I just look at the 5 and the 15 minute, it's so ugly. 7 minutes left in this macro. We'll see. There's just nothing here that I like. You see this one dipped into this 1 minute fair value gap, this BISI, rejecting it right away. Respecting that inverse. So like I said, this is not a real trade. I did not take this trade. This is a paper trade. Paper trade, fake trade here. Do not take this. Fake trade, fake trade, fake trade. All right, we'll wait this out. 10:50 to 11:10 is probably my last macro, and then I'm done. Yeah, the Discord group. I was think. Give me 1 second. I just need to send this real quick. I was thinking about doing a Discord group, and all things like that. That definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. Um, I think I will start one eventually, maybe in a couple weeks, maybe in a week or so. Not right at this moment, not right at this second. I just want to continue trying to be as consistent as possible before I start sharing my thoughts like so much. I don't know. But yeah, I was definitely thinking about that. I posted that on my Instagram previously also. Uh, it's a very good idea, and I do think I'm going to do that eventually. Not right at this moment, not right this second. Maybe I should. Oh, we have 200 people. That's big. Good stuff, man. That's awesome. I'm in a bunch of this groups and bunch of Discord groups, but I just don't really participate too much. Anyway, with this price action, I'm really not seeing anything. I'm not liking anything. I might just get off. We're like super inconsistent. Look at the 15-minute on ES compared to NQ. This last 15-minute closed above this body, but meanwhile this one created a fair value gap inverse. Yeah, it's not clean, clean enough for me to take anything, and I think I'm just wasting time at this point just sitting here. Only thing is, like I said, this inverse is holding, but it's not something I'll take anyway. I'll wait till 10:50 to 11:10, but then after that I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm off for the day. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Exactly. Live to trade another day. There's no point in putting on more risk. Auto trading bot. Which prop firm do you think is overall best to start? If you're trading futures, I'm doing Top Step. I think Top Step is pretty good. I mean, Top Step's really one of the only ones that I use now. It is the only one that I use. My funded futures is having some discounts. They're pretty good too, from what I hear. Apex is probably the hardest to start as a beginner because they have trailing drawdowns. So you need to be in and out and scalping your trades, and they have a lot of rules. Yeah. Besides that, I think if you know what you're doing, the prop firm doesn't matter too much as long as they pay out. So, Top Step is very reputable. I got to pay out from them. Yeah. My funded futures, is it my funded futures? Yeah, my funded futures is the cheapest apparently. If you're able to be consistent, get consistent payouts, it doesn't really matter. You get both. If you're really just starting out, I don't know. Go with the cheapest because you can blow the accounts. You created the systems for Apex? That's pretty crazy. Are you still working with them or no? How the payment method on Top Step? Yeah, you get ACH or Wise. Exactly. You mean getting paid out? Yeah, they deposit it into your account or you use a Wise account. That's cool. Are you trading with Apex or not really? Yes, so look, those shorts would have worked out decently. Where did I have my, yeah, 20 points? That could have been decent. But we do have the SMT now because ES did not take these lows. It's just still so low probability here, it's just not worth it. Trading your own capital, that's probably the best thing to do. Yeah, my goal is to get consistent enough to get enough payouts. Definitely switch to my own capital. That's 100% the move. Eventually, once I get consistent enough. So yeah, look at that. Those shorts would have been decent. How long have you been trading? Look at these five. This 5 minute is disgusting. I'm not touching anything, man. This 5 minute is and 15 minute. Okay, 1 hour. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that. We had a 1 hour Bissy in here that we bounced off of perfectly. So you see, not only did we have a 15 minute Bissy in here, but we also had a 1 hour. So I could just delete that 15. We also had a 1 hour, which we got a perfect reaction off of. And ES does not have that. That's why it's not popping in there. Or actually, ES inverse that same Bissy. 10 years. 10 years. That's awesome, man. Tell me some stories. How did you get started? How'd you get in it? How long did it take you to get consistent and profitable? How did you know that this is what you wanted to do for 10 years? All these things. And what else do you do? Okay. Trade based off the expected. So you're expecting price to be lower because you were looking for shorts earlier. Binaries. Interesting. Boom. The shorts would have been good now. That would have been a perfect entry, huh? Right there. The VIX. Well, maybe if we do get that Discord together, that'd be awesome. We could definitely share some stuff that we got going on and know and whatnot. Yeah, I'm still kind of like trying to figure out with this trade if this was a good trade idea or not. This short, like what could have. Hmm. I don't know. What could I have done here? Probably should have waited to take it inside of this fair value gap. But I think, like I said, I should have sized down a lot because my stop would have had to been above the high. But it's just not worth it. Whatever. I do think I should have sized down. I shouldn't have taken my normal size on this because, like I said 5 times now, CPI is tomorrow. Price is volatile. CPI is tomorrow. I'm not expecting extremely clean price action right now. So. What is 6B GU futures? What is that? British pound futures? Ah. I don't know why this is not working. Weird stuff. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. How many points per pip? Yeah, it's something I'll have to look into. Yeah, those shorts would have been good. Dang. All right, 1050. Here's our macro. Hmm. Too much to risk again. Hmm. This price is so ugly, man. All right, 1050 to 1110 is going to be our retracement reversal macro. I think if we inverse this, longs might be good. Huge stops, I don't know anymore, man. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. Longs wouldn't be worth it because we're right back into this range. Well, I mean, we do have these. This looks like a market maker buy model, actually. Ooh, we might take a. If we do inverse this, we might take some longs. Hmm. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't like it. We do have this bearish SMT inside the 1 hour BISI, which is the only thing that kind of give us confluence. Um, Maybe if we close above this high, that would make us give us a breaker. Then we could possibly take some shorts. I mean, some longs. Excuse me. 30 points. But ES is not pushing up, so I don't know. I need both of them to inverse. Go for the highs, 90 points. That would be nice. I never did EA trading or bot trading. It works. It works for some people. I just would prefer to know the skill and be good at the skill. But the thing with the bot trading is that the markets are constantly changing and adapting, so you constantly have to update the app or the bot. Um, You know what I mean? Change the algorithm, change how it performs and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. You have to consistently tweak them depending on market conditions. That's the thing about it. I'm starting to get fatigued, so I know like this is my last macro, and then I'm out of here. There's just nothing nice to look at. Nothing nice to look at. So that one short that we had, paper traded, would have been still good. This SMT in reality would have probably, oh, here we go, scared me out. But looking at these 5 and 15s, I just I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. All right, I think if ES and NQ both inverse this, goes above here for the bullish breaker, maybe longs, but yeah. See, we closed this gap very weak, and ES failed. What link? I don't think I see a link. Yeah, I don't see a link. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Come back around. It's like I said in my video, when I do like lives and record myself and actually like speak it out, it helps me a lot talking through this stuff. Yeah, I don't see a link. I don't know if you guys see a link, but I don't see it. Maybe it got flagged. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how to even look at that. Yeah, possibly. I'm not even really sure how to look at that. I wanna. I'll take a look at it after and figure that out. So even though we inverse this little 1 minute on NQ, ES has not. Look at this range that we're in. Look at ES range that we're in. 5 and 15. This is the same gap right here. What is NQ doing? NQ is playing inside the new day opening gap. Right here. Kind of using it as resistance. So, yeah. Okay, so we are inversing it. Let me see. ES still didn't inverse it, so I'm not going to take it. Hold on, I'm trying to... Yeah, look, good. I'm trying to see if I could find out how to check the links in the chat. Yeah, I don't see it. I'll try to figure that out later. All right, so getting our breaker here. There it is. But ES still has not inversed. Oh, yes, it has. It's just ugly. I do want to take longs here, but no. I want to, but I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, look at this 3-minute SIBI that we're in. So, you know, that kind of just invalidated that. So that's fine. Oh, you see? That's why I didn't take the longs. Exactly what I said. Because we had that 3-minute SIBI. Yeah, I'm not freezing up. I mean, I actually think it'll help me hold my trades. Even like this trade, I personally would have closed it out early, but closing out trades early is creating bad habits, and that's what I do. I close out this trade early and say, "Look, I was right. I closed out early for a reason." And then the next trade I take, which would have been a 150-point runner, I close out early because I already created the habit of closing the trade out early from getting scared. If I take this trade, I set my TP or my stop loss to where it makes it invalid, right? Or where I'm willing to risk, and that's it. And I have to be done and okay with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. We have 8 minutes, 5 minutes before I could not take a trade. So I don't know. Maybe I'm done here. Unless we take some shorts here. Yeah, I'm looking for trade. Like I'm forcing trades right now. Like this is very ugly price. There's nothing here, um, and I probably shouldn't force it. Save capital. There's no setups. My setups aren't forming. When we have candles like this with no fair value gaps, it's just, yeah, I'm good. Look at these 15-minute on this new day opening gap from Monday. We're holding the top of it. We're just holding it. see how we're failing also to close below this body right here, the 1058, right? That's failing to get a change in the state of delivery. All we're doing is tapping into this order block, bullish order block. So we're not going to go down more. But at the same time, what are we doing? We're just time distortion. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna live to fight another day. I think that's the best bet here. So this is my 50K account, down 376 up 420 in the account. We took that one trade. So we took our shorts here, got stopped out here, and that's it, right? So I'm gonna lock my account so I don't do anything stupid, and that's it. So the two accounts, they're gonna be at the same balance. Uh, I don't care what happens now. This is just, it's not clean for me. And yeah, I can't tell you how many times I took one loss and price was not clean like this, and I'm just thinking in my head, I want to get back. I want to get back to break even, and I go from a $370 loss to an $800 loss because I take trade after trade after trade. I'm not agreeing with the price. I didn't agree with it with one trade, and now I'm just not agreeing with it because there's nothing there that I like. So just come back, right? Like why waste time? So anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming on. This is my first actual live stream, 2.5 hours, pretty long. I appreciate you guys coming on. I hope you guys don't do damage. I hope you, if you're trading, be careful. I definitely suggest waiting for tomorrow, and I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see CPI. I get on around anywhere from like 7:50 to 8 o'clock. I started looking for trades at 820 macro. So 820 is a continuation macro, and then I go until about this time. So that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Talk soon. Just look how ugly that is. Talk soon.